What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new series on the channel. It is the NBA 2K23 MyLeague. We're doing an expansion. I've got the Seattle Sonics. We've also got the St. Louis Battlehawks in the Eastern Conference. They've got a sick-looking court, sick-looking jerseys, but was trying to think of what team I wanted to do, and I didn't think there was any question that the Sonics was going to be it. We were going to bring them right back into the league. So we're going to go into expansion protect and just kind of see if anybody's got anyone really significant not protected. Usually, Jalen Duren. All right, that's probably my first pick if we get that first pick, and then I'm liking Jayshawn Tate's out there, but he might get picked up. I'm gonna try to keep. Whoa, wait. Why is DeAndre Ayton? Does he just not want to be there? They did add Kevin Durant, so I guess he takes precedent over DeAndre Ayton. But holy crap! Whoa. I mean, there's a couple of Rudy Gobert and Mike Conley. I'm gonna try to keep it young. I want a young team. So we're going to be picking up younger guys, trying to build off of someone. But I mean, holy crap, DeAndre Ayton's out there. He might be the guy to go with. There's the Battlehawks logo. They got some cool looking jerseys. I'll have to see if I can get in and make sure everything's working okay with them. Um, Karis LeVert's out there. That would be an okay pick. Eric Gordon's out there. If we needed one veteran guy, that's probably who I go at. I like Brandon Clark. Not a big fan of Xavier Tillman. John Collins is not protected either. Well, maybe we'll grab him. I don't know. Our games are set on 6-minute quarters. I'll play the whole thing each episode. I'm only gonna play games where I think we're gonna be in a nice battle. So I'll probably end up playing the Magic. Definitely gonna play the Battlehawks once or twice. Um, but yeah, that looks good. So we're going to go ahead and confirm through that. Let's get into the draft. They've got the first pick. It's probably Ayton. Yeah, Ayton. Who was it? Yeah, Ayton's off the board. I'm kind of looking for someone young that I can build off of. I've got 2 picks in a row, so I'm going to go ahead and nail down my front court. I want John Collins, and then I want Jalen Duren. If it comes down to it, I'll probably keep Duren and leave John Collins out there. Who do we want as a point guard? I'm kind of looking around. There are some guys out here who can play point guard, but I'm not sure what direction I want to take. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle through by age. Patrick Baldwin is out here. Jayshawn Tate, we could grab him. I don't know what direction I want to take. He's 26. Let's go. Let's grab Cam Reddish here. He can handle the ball if need be. Who did the Battlehawks pick up? They got Jaden McDaniels, who was kind of on my radar, and then Jonathan Isaac. Um, Kind of looking for a point guard at this point. I can wait on a shooting guard. There's some guys out there that I wouldn't mind having, and obviously, I'll try to make a trade or two during the season, but we'll just have to wait and see how it breaks down. I feel like we're gonna have to take somebody who's a little bit older. So what I'm gonna do is, when regardless, I'm gonna take Dennis Schroeder to get some veteran leadership on the team. Shooting guard's a little interesting. I guess I could play Cam Reddish out there. I don't know. I mean, Karis LeVert is on an expiring contract, but I am looking to have a bit of a higher draft pick. I'm not looking to be really good. Looking to stay young and be able to run the floor and whatnot. Romeo Langford is tempting, but I passed by. Um, We're going to grab Grayson Allen here. I'm not the biggest Grayson Allen fan. I don't like his attitude, but for 2 years at that rate, it's not bad. I feel like he could be making more in this league. Um, so we have power forward and center, got a small forward, got a point guard, got a shooting guard. I guess we go for our next backup option. Jayshawn Tate is still out here, so we're gonna go ahead and pick him up. I would have picked him up a minute ago. Jose Alvarado, and it looks like Dante DiVincenzo. Take a look at the centers. Blake Griffin is out here. I'm going to grab... Nerlens Noel can basically do the same thing I would ask Rashawn Holmes to, and he's on a much lesser contract, so I'm going to go grab Noel versus Holmes just because Holmes is making like $11 million a year, and I want to have as much cap space as possible. Eric Gordon is on an expiring deal and honestly makes far too much. Let's grab Brandon Boston here. He's a little bit bigger at 6'6" for the shooting guard, so he's a burly dude as well. I'm going to grab Reggie Jackson here. So 2 veteran point guards to lead the offense. Maybe that'll give us a little boost. Looking down the list here, I see Doug McDermott's. He's interesting. Danny Green on an expiring deal. I'm gonna go Theo Penson here just for contract's sake. Kind of trying to look for guys we can continue to have in the future as well. So let's see, who was our last starter? We had Grayson Allen. So we have Jayshawn Tate, small forward, center, point guard, or shooting guard, point guard, small forward. Okay. Quite honestly, I'm not 100% sure what we have at this point. It all gets a little jumbled. I'm looking for someone. This guy's kind of just going to be a filler here. Juzang is interesting. Danny Green's interesting. I'm going to go Juzang to keep the youth and somebody on a 2-way contract that we might not have to worry about throwing in the rotation later on down the line. Let's get Anthony Gill. I'm kind of just tossing spots out there at this point. I don't want anybody like a Kyle Lowry who's going to make $58 million a year. He's going to go right back to Miami. Clearly, the Battlehawks don't either. Pat Bev would be interesting here too. Pair him up with Grayson Allen. We'd have the most hated backup backcourt in the league. Isaiah Mobley. We could go after Evan Mobley's brother. Kessler Edwards, Dean Wade. Yurtseven is interesting. With him being on just a 1-year, $1.7 million. Do we pair up Anthony Gill with Diakite again? You know what? Let's do it just for fun. Let's pull 2 UVA guys that used to play with each other back together, and then let's go after. He looks like the Dollar Tree version of John Morant right here with his hairstyle, this Keon Ellis guy. I actually don't know who he is. Let's just go cheap. Let's go Jamal Cain. And they took Keita Bates-Diop. There's the expansion draft. We're done with that. Loading up a draft class. The one that I really, really like is this one up top by Joda Kelmer, and then I use Goods for 2024 and 2025. I haven't tried Joda Kelmer in the other two, but he seems to be the most popular. Let's take a look at the uniforms and everything, since I did that already. Go to front office, relocation, design uniform, and I'm going to adjust a couple things. So here's our home. Forgot we had John Collins. He's going to be a big part of our offense to start with. That's who the offense is going to run through just while we're picking up the pace and trying to figure out what we have. I am going to do this just so it will save the alternate uniform. It's got a bit of an issue doing that. That's the uniform, if it'll load. And the arena looks like this. So it's a Climate Pledge arena. Bit of a lighter floor, and we could, this is all subject to change. I could change the alternate look. I could change the court floor look, you know, just in case. So, yeah, so we're going to stop it at the expansion draft here. Here's our final roster. Dennis Schroeder. Whoa. Since when did we grab Isaiah Thomas? Okay, possible trade piece. Bryn Forbes, too. Don't know how that happened. I think Cam Reddish is going to start over Jayshawn Tate. I like him coming off the bench earlier. They had us grab Gabriel Deck, Duran, Noel Diakite. Yeah, I like where this is headed. I'm gonna have to figure out what in the world is going on with the fact that we grabbed Bryn Forbes, Isaiah Thomas, and Gabriel Deck. But we'll see. Next episode, I think we'll play our first game. We'll catch you guys later.